Wayne Seidell here at the Florida Gator Club Knife Show 2023. Just talking about some vintage Italian switchblades, some American stuff as well. I got part of my collection here. I got a S-Coupe, probably with Maltese guards. It's probably from 1900s roughly. I got another one that's an unstamped one, about the same era. I got a Case Lever 5161 switchblade. Another really rare flat guard, flat top scale, oval button, flat top button, dagger blade, extremely rare 1920s Italian switchblade. Got several other flat guards as well. Really unique pair of old style scissors with guards on them. Basically, people use, actually, the women would use them for protection. Probably back in the 40s and 50s. Got several miniatures, one Spanish lever lock miniature, and pretty much sums up some of the pieces that I got here. Very nice Switchblade. You want to go any farther, Leo?
We can take a break. We're doing a video right now. I'll quiet on the set.
1 second.
Go ahead.
Yeah, double action. Liner lock.
Yeah, don't pop the button.
No?
When it's open.
Yeah, I know. The sear will come up and hit the liner. It's a nice knife, Dan.
It's a work.
I mean, old, it got Butch's name on it?
Rainy.
It's got Rainy?
It's rainy.
$700-800. I mean, that's kind of like full retail.
Okay.
Sorry about that. You can edit that, right, Leo?
So tell us about Brad West. Look at it.
Brad West.
Flat guards. What makes flat guards special?
Well, you know, every one of them is different. There's no two alike. You know, they're all handmade. They're early stuff. That's when people took a lot of pride in what they did. You know, rather than stamping something out on a machine that has a stamp that they pull an arm down and stamps out the bolsters. All these bolsters are two-piece nickel-silver bolsters. They're soldered together where the S-guard goes onto the top of the bolster. I mean, they're just, every one, there's no two identically the same. You know, the scales might be a little longer on the front than they are on the back. I mean, they're just different in every way.
So they're all from Italy?
They're all from Italy, yeah.
What year are flat guards?
Well, I got some stuff from the 1900s. You know, this Maltese and this other one here, right around 1900 era. And then this stuff here would probably be.
How about this? Can you pick it up and show us?
This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this your prize in the collection?
Yeah, this is probably the pride and joy of this one, and this are probably the two most obscured knives I got here.
Okay. So what would be the price of that about?
This knife, to the certain person, to the right guy, $10,000 to $12,000. And this knife is, you know,
1900 or what?
yeah, this is probably a 120, 130-year-old knife roughly. And it's just, this is the nicest one of these I've ever seen. You know, got blood red stag on it, flat top button, Maltese guards, the lock tab. I mean, this knife is This knife looks like it was made a week ago, and it's a 120-year-old knife.
Could you open and close it for us?
Thank you, I appreciate it. What's the need for work?
So how about this one? This one's horn, huh?
This one is that's a Latama, stamped Latama on the down on the tang. This is probably 1949. It's the only year they really made these knives, and that was the only year of these 33-centimeter flat guard Latamas. You know, the condition of this has never been sharpened. This knife has never been sharpened or buffed.
What makes this one special?
Well, it's because they made it for 1 year, and they only made about 150 of them. And it's a 33-centimeter, 13-inch knife. So
What's the price of that usually?
that's probably fetching $5,000 to $6,000. Yeah.
What about the scissors you were saying?
Well, I don't have a lot of history on the scissors as far as they're made in Germany. It's got Solgen stamp on it, a Solgen stamp. I heard, from what I've heard, I don't know a lot about, but what I heard, prostitutes carried them in their garter as protection. You know.
Get out. So it's got pearl.
Well, I believe it is pearl. You know, the tip of this is very sharp like a knife. And if you look at it from here, it looks similar to basically an Italian switchblade. Well, it's got a dagger style in it, and actually they're very nicely made scissors.
All right, great collection.
All right, thank you very much. As always, it's been a pleasure.